This card was pretty good in GOAT format, and now it's back to being good again. I'd even go as far as to say that this card is the GOAT against Sprite.
Haha, Yasin, you're very funny.
But yeah, King Tiger Wanghu has a mandatory effect that will trigger every monster normal or special summon to either side of the field with 1400 or less attack. So yeah, it can hurt you too, but the majority of the time you don't really care because you can sight it in a deck like Eldritch to destroy your opponent and not really suffer from any of the drawbacks. And because of the fact that you destroy weaklings, if your deck is made out of those weaklings like SPRIGHT, well, they're going to cry. Literally no amount of extenders can allow you to push through King Tiger Wanghu because they always die the second they hit the field, so it's not even like you had access to your extra deck in order to try to get to King Tiger Wanghu if your main deck monsters can't even make it for more than 1 second. One flaw about this card, I guess, is that it has to stay on the field to activate and resolve its effect, so it randomly loses to Ghost Ogre the same way Chariot Beast loses to Ghost Ogre. And obviously, this card still loses to Imperm and Dark Ruler, blah blah blah. I know the drill. The thing is, again, you will lose to those cards in Game 1 if you're dumb enough to main deck King Tiger Wanghu and Eldritch, but in Game 2 and 3, it's a different story. I mean, who the hell is siding in Dark Ruler no more against Eldritch in Game 2 and 3? Deadass, like seriously, who? People are side decking back row removal against you, so in other words, you want to have a threat that can be in the main monster zone, or I mean in the monster zone overall, so that your opponent has side deck cards that basically do nothing against you, because the majority of the pressure that you're applying is not even in the spell and trap zone. And in Eldritch, you summon gigantic monsters like Eldritch, for example, so yeah, you really don't care about the drawback. But again, don't main deck the card, because it sucks going second, and you really don't want to lose to like 9 ways to out the King Tiger Wanghu if you're going first in Game 1. And yeah, don't go thinking that King Tiger Wanghu makes sense to side in Altergeist, for example, because the monsters are extremely weak, so you're destroying both players, actually. As a matter of fact, King Tiger Wanghu is actually pretty good against Altergeist now that I think of it. And it takes up your normal summon, so even in a deck like Labyrinth, which is a good trap deck that summons big boys, it still kind of conflicts because you want to use your normal summon on your other Labyrinth monsters, such as Ariane. I suppose you could find a way to turbo out King Tiger Wanghu on your opponent's turn in Virtual World with a Beatrice and Dragonlord combo, but that combo already has access to summoning basically any level 6 or lower monster in Yu-Gi-Oh!, so why would you choose that one? It actually has inherent synergy in Trabergate, so we never know, and maybe in that deck it could be really good. And in Dynamorphia, it could make sense, but again, your normal summon might have to be on Theresia, so it might conflict a little too much. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this GOAT in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.